Hi, my name's Clash, and welcome back for, what is this, the 11th episode of DumbCraft. And last time we went to the Nether, and we finally were able to get a saddle and then some for our horses. In fact, I've got like 7 saddles now, or something like that. Where did Clubble go? He's right over here, so we now have an official name for our horse over here, although it's not, you know, showing in-game because I haven't been able to put a name tag on him because I don't have a name tag. And even if I did, apparently I need to use like a some sort of witchcraft to make it work, which is far beyond my level of knowledge. I'm sure like once I actually get a name tag, then I'll go out of my way to figure that out. But in this episode, after all of the action that was last episode, we're going to take a break here. Off of my farm, please. Thank you. And we're actually going to build up a perimeter around my farm over here. So, really going to be a laid-back episode. Don't really have too much to cover, which is nice. I feel like every single episode, I always have a bunch to talk about. But this episode, it's like, wow, I've got nothing on my plate that needs to be covered. Other than the fact that now that the new Skyrim series is premiered, I can focus on finally getting that shirt page up. My goal is to get a few of the shirts myself so I can show them to you before I actually put the page up and make it public and show everybody, you know, how to get the shirts and all that. So it's going to be a little while, at least another week or so, maybe a little bit longer than that. But in general, everything is coming together. I've got like 3 or 4 designs at this point, so it's all good. We're all good. We're in a good place here. And other than that, there's really nothing else. I can't figure out why the Ghostwood planks won't grow. I think whenever I can remember to do so, I'm going to actually go and look it up, because that's part of the nature mod, and those ghost trees will not grow on the dirt. Maybe they need nether bricks, or nether blocks, netherrack. That's what I'm looking for, netherrack. So I might actually try that right now, as soon as I finish planting these wheat seeds. So let's go ahead and check that out. I'm sure I've got some netherrack stored up here from random blocks that I've sucked up from creepers exploding and whatnot. And I don't know what this wolf is doing. I guess he's just stuck in that chest or something. That's kind of a terrible way to go. Now he can't really, unless I break the chest. I could do that and then save him that way, but he'll just be our chest dog. And that will be all there is to him. Yeah, see, these are all ghost saplings, I'm pretty sure, and I really like the Ghostwood, so I'm going to actually break all this down. And then, what the random cobweb. And a lion! No, lion! Leave us alone! We didn't do anything to you. Ah, you son of a bitch. That was not a smart idea. And I can't pick up this stuff here. My inventory's full. I just cleared it out. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is depressing. I just cleaned my inventory out, like, really shortly before I started the episode, and now all of a sudden it's full again. That's fantastic. Well, I need to get some water in this water bucket, and thanks to whoever, there were several people who taught me this trick. If I just put some water down on grass, it'll get rid of all the grass, so that's nice. It'll prove useful for clearing out areas and whatnot when I want to build there or whatever. And yeah, so thank you to all of you who've chimed in with that. Now I can finally start placing my netherrack, and hopefully this works. I have no idea if it will. Maybe it can only grow in the nether or something, but we'll see. Aha! It works. Look at that. I'm so smart, my brain connected dots, and yeah, it wasn't really that tough to figure out, but you gotta admit, for my normal level of Minecrafting ingenuity, for however terrible it is, that was pretty not bad. I'll say that much. It was pretty much... It wasn't terrible of me to just sort of guess that. And now we'll have some really cool ghost trees that'll have like invisible type leaves just sort of growing around here. And what's this random lead doing here? Come on, Clubble. We must ride like the wind and keep working on our farm over here. And I don't know what happened to the cows. I came back... I forget which episode. Oh, and by the way, I have a bunch of training trees here. I'm going to use them here in a little bit. But we're still... I'm going to go ahead and tie you up to that fence. It is a pink fence, so I don't know if it'll like glitch out like last time and you'll escape free and blah-de-blah. But also, I don't understand, how are you supposed to remove the lead? Because I tried removing him. Oh, what the heck? It didn't work. Look at that. It malfunctioned. Well, it's a good thing I have this regular fence. I had to break the fence in order to get him off of the lead, so I don't really know what the deal is there. But whatever. If we have time this episode, I will try to make like a mini stable for Clubble and Donkey. And also, I'm thinking, because there are so many good combinations of mine and Double's name, what the dump, maybe we can actually, at some point, have just a bunch of different horses with different combinations of our names. So we could actually have a horse named Dash. Because Dash does work as a horse's name. I have to admit, it fits pretty well. And Clash and Dash does, you know, sound good together. But so does Clash and Clubble. And Clash and Double and Clubble. I don't know, I'm just throwing stuff out there. I'm probably going to have to make like a ghost tree farm, because it's going to look weird with random netherrack blocks just sitting all over the place. To be honest, probably wouldn't look too good. I know I had more ghost tree saplings than that, though. Where are all of the saplings? I planted them all over the place. Whatever, that'll be good for now. I don't really need the Ghostwood for anything I'm planning on building anytime soon, so whatever. I really like all the different crafting tables that are possible to make with this mod, too. It just changes everything up. I like little customizations like that. Also, ooh, if we can finally, you know, get this farm done, and then also get the roof done of the dumb house relatively soon, we can start working on adding furniture. Some really cool furniture is added in with that furniture mod that I've mentioned several times before. But we've done a lot of adventuring so far, and considering that, you know, the adventuring has gone well, more or less, like I haven't had too many troubles with adventuring, I think it's time to take a break and just relax and build and talk about whatever. If you guys have random topics for me to talk about while I'm doing building, because that's like, I feel like that is a good time for me to talk about random stuff. Maybe not necessarily answer questions, because answering questions while building is tedious, because I have to think about what I'm building, and then think about answers to questions, and read the questions to you, and read, you know, who left the question, and all of that. So it's a bit of a chore to try and do that. It just makes for a sort of meh commentary. But if you do have topics for me to talk about, just random things that you think it would be interesting to hear my opinion on, then feel free to leave them in the comments, and I will get on that. I already have some topics backed up here that I could talk about, but I'm not going to. They're old topics that people have left. But I just wanted to ask you guys if you would like that, because that's something that I did in past Minecraft solo survival series. I just talk about random stuff. And in this episode, or not in this episode, but in this series, it only seems fitting to keep that tradition going on. But up until this point, it's mostly been getting your feedback on as far as what we should do, and just in general what the I guess the focus of the series should be. But in all honesty, all I'm doing is sort of doing what I feel like doing. And I'm going to show you something cool here. So this is I'm probably going to use this as the door for the farm, just because it would make a good door for like a Halloween house or something. But this is a Bloodwood door, and if we go over here and plant it like so, It's got like a face on it and it's scared, and then there's like stab wounds in there, and it looks cool. I like it. I like it a lot. It's funny. Let's see. Still need to finish this barley farm over here. Chicken, what are you doing? You don't need. If you don't lay an egg soon, you're gonna die. I'm just saying. I can always add more feathers to my feather collection, and you know, if you want to volunteer your feathers, then by all means, go for it. This is a death sentence that you're asking for right here, Mr. Chicken. Is that what you want? He's clucking at me like, no, that's not what I want. I'll try and lay an egg. But what if he's a rooster? Then he can't. I don't think roosters can lay eggs unless some sort of scientific wizardry has been implemented as of late that I'm not up to speed on. In which case, then touche. Science. Good job on one-upping me in this episode of DumbCraft. Need more seeds! Give me all the seeds! I need to build an empire of seeds. I can throw seeds at my enemies. I want to slingshot seeds at my enemies, because that's got to be like an annoying thing, right? Like if you get hit with seeds from a slingshot, especially if like one hits you in the eye, then you're done. Then you're out. It's over for you. You hit in the eye with a slingshot seed. Just saying, just throwing that out there. There needs to be a slingshot weapon. Maybe I'll install a slingshot mod, huh? I also want to like do more with Minecraft Comes Alive, because it seems like a lot of people were excited that I added that. So I'm gonna have to go out and marry some random NPC. We'll go and check out some villages. Go do some exploring at some point, because I've done adventuring. I've done like, you know, fighting and stuff, but I haven't really done too much adventuring. Just sort of, or exploring. I mean, just sort of checking out the landscape. And I think I will be finishing my barley farm here. Oh my god. The last seed has been planted. Alright, cool. So this is a good substitute for wheat for making my bread. So that way I can just focus on using the wheat for doggy treats. I also want to try and finally get a like proper mob grinder going. Maybe I should just holy ghost tree? God damn, look at this thing. That is a large tree, everybody. But I'll take it. Look at that, that's cool. Perfect. It looks different, doesn't it? I could have sworn that it had like invisible leaves when we saw it in the Nether. I don't know, maybe that was a different tree entirely. But whatever. Now we get a, holy crap, I don't have room for all of this. I must put stuff away. Hold on, game. Don't screw me over here. Let's throw away that grass. I must collect all that stuff. Maybe I'll use the Ghostwood for the roof. And Ghostwood, you know what? That might look good for the roof of the dumb house. Or at least a part of it. We'll see. We'll see. Time will tell. It all depends on what I think will look good as we move forward here. Random shrubbery goes over here. So flowers and roses and saplings and what else? What else? Dirt. Go over here. I'm making an active and honest effort to stay organized as of late, but it is Monday, which means that you guys get another audience question. And today's audience question comes from Hockey and Skrillex, and they asked, question for viewers, what is the worst game you have ever played? That's a tough one for me, because, to be honest, I haven't played too many terrible, bad games, because I just tend to stay away from them as best I can. And the reason for that is I don't like playing terrible games. I don't find that fun. If I find out that a game is bad, like within the first 5 minutes of playing it, there's a good chance I'll never be touching that game ever again. So, to be honest, I can't really think of what the worst game I've ever played is. If it comes to me later this episode, I don't know what I should do with this crafting table. I'll just put it in this corner. Out of the way, Double. And by the way, Double, I need you to dance. Dance, Double. No, don't run away from me. Dance, Double, dance. He tried to escape, at the end of the movie episode, for the 10th episode, and I was able to thwart his plans, his evil doings, his evil deeds. He tried to escape my my prison here, that is the dumb house, and I just wasn't gonna let him do that. So let's go ahead and collect all that Ghostwood stuff. Oh, first of all, let me give a bunch of treats to Cloud. Oh no, your dog is too high level to gain anything from these treats. Man, that's a pooping shame. Hold on. Hold on, we might be able to do something about this treat. Because there are more treats. We've got the super treat, master treat, and then the dire treat. Oh my god. I need golden apples to make these next level treats. That's... I completely forget how to get golden apples. Can you just combine... Hold on. Okay, apparently you have to find them. Because not enough items isn't telling me how to craft them. If there is a way to craft them. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. But I have no idea. So, now we can level up Bruce a bunch. And double as well. Come here. Don't scream at me. I'm giving you treats. Look at how nice of an owner I am. I'll just give each of them 15. There we go. Now they should have a bunch of points to spend. I need sticks. Where be the sticks, game? Over here. And Cloud. What shall we level up with you? Wolf mount still hasn't been implemented. Happy Eater. I think I can only increase something that is level 1 or level 0. So that's kind of bad. Yeah, I can't increase anything that's above or that's at level 2. Level 2 or above. So it's either 0 or 1. So I have to either save up his skill points or I get a new ability here. I feel like I want to focus each dog on these specific abilities, so we'll just have Cloud save those up. Let's see. Pillow Paw. It would be good to... Hold on. Does he have Pillow Paw? No, he does not. That's actually... I want that. I really want that ability for all the dogs, because I don't want any of them taking any ridiculous amounts of fall damage. Yeah, it'll just make things better. So, I'll give him Black Pelt. I'll give him... I could give him another Pillow Paw. Nah, I won't do that. Poison Fang. Puppy Eyes, I don't really see as being too useful. Happy Eater, though. We'll put that up to level 3. It's probably good to give all of them some of the best perks, I suppose. Increase the chance that your dog will block a physical attack. That's pretty good. We'll have Bruce be the guard dog, why not? He can focus on that. As for you, Double, let's give him Puppy Eyes. I don't even care, because this ability just fits Double for some reason. I don't know. And, yeah, he carries livestock. What else? I guess it could help to have him also guard as well. I can't make up my mind with stuff like this. It's, for some reason, it's more difficult for me to upgrade my dog abilities than it is to focus on abilities in Skyrim. So, no idea why that is, but now they should all be pretty badass here. So, both of those have 24 health, and then he has 26 health. So, there we go. Now the dogs have been leveled up accordingly. So, yeah, what is the worst game that you have ever played? Of course, if you have your own audience question, feel free to leave it in the comments. And I will be sure to, hold on, did I get... I don't think I picked everything up, did I? And there's already another tree here. I guess I did pick everything up. Go ahead and knock this tree down and pick everything up once again. Maybe I should make the stable out of Ghostwood. Yeah, I think that would look pretty good, because if I use regular fences for, like, you know, the tying the horses to the stable or whatever, and then mixed it with the Ghostwood, I think that would look pretty good. Let's do that. I'll keep that in mind for when we do get to work on the horse stable. Well, now that the farm has a perimeter set up, I think that I should actually focus on the dumb house. So we're going to do that. We're actually going to finally do this here and start working on the finishing touches of this house. It's actually nighttime, so I should go ahead and sleep. Let's do that. All these level ups. Look at that. Really glad I decided to pull all those resources together. We got a bunch of gunpowder from all of the nitro creepers in the previous episodes. Or the previous episode with the Nether and all of that, so that was good. I'm not sure, I guess, actually, I should make everything like one level higher, and then we can make the next floor out of maple or maybe something else. I don't know what I'm going to make each floor out of, but I do want it to be a bunch of different colors, so what I might do is make it red or something. Maybe fuse wood. It's going to take a long time to collect that much fuse wood, though. I think it'd be better than using fuse wood for a wall. We'll see. We'll always see what happens. Yeah, worst game ever played. I can't really think of it. I don't know why. It's just not coming to my brain. My brain can't think of anything. Probably because it's blocked out all of the terrible memories I've had of awful games. But that's just the way things go for me. Like I tend to not think about very bad things as much as possible. Like when something bad happens, I find that dwelling on it doesn't really help. So it's probably best to just sort of, you know, forget that ever happened, or, you know, push it out of your memory. Although some, you know, that's a general statement. You can't just push everything bad that happens out of your memory, because, you know, certain things, that's just not practical and not smart, because you can't ignore a problem either. You know, there's that too, but I do believe that it is wise to so in general, don't let, like, you know, if something goes wrong, like you leave your homework at home and you actually did your homework, because that's happened to all of us, right? Everybody's left their homework at home and gone to school and been like, yeah, I got my homework done, sweet. And then when you go through your backpack to pull out your homework, oh shit, it's not there. I think plenty of people have probably had a moment like that. I know I have several times. And that's always the worst feeling, right? Like you actually went out of your way to get your homework done. You probably did it like before, way ahead of time too, but for whatever reason you just left it at home. And that sucks. It really does. So rather than dwell on it, just move on and make sure that doesn't happen the next time. You know what I mean? And the same thing goes with video games. If I play a terrible video game, I'm not going to be like, wow, I wasted time on this terrible video game. I'm just going to be like, all right, that happened. That happened to my life, and now I can just know not to play that game ever again. Why did I not pick up any of that wood? What, the dump? Oh, it's right here. I didn't notice it. It was all conspicuous, because I keep looking at it, and I expect to see, like, a full-sized log, and it's always not full-sized, so... Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I for some reason, for whatever reason, I can't think of it. I can think of, like, just random bad games I've played, but I don't know. I'm sure there's a game I played where I was just absolutely, completely furious with how bad it was, but... Hold on, can I jump up here and... Oh, I can, haha. Whatever, I'll waste the ladder on it. These are my maintenance ladders for building up the house. I should make a staircase, though. Somebody recommended that I put a spiral staircase in one of these rooms. I do like that idea, but I'm not sure how it would work, especially with the windows. I don't know. I do like it. Maybe it can work. Like if I made it go up and around the windows or something. I don't know. We'll see. That would be a cool idea, to have the staircase in a completely separate room, and then I can put random furniture all over the place in this open area here. Maybe. We shall see. How things come together, of course. Now, here is the issue. I think I want to make it like a two-story house with like a third-story sort of loft type thing. So, basically, what we'll do is put another layer on top of this layer, and then have things sort of like come together at the top and blah blah. It'll look good, but I do want to expand this backside here. So I think that's what I'm going to... But then again, if I do that, I shouldn't do it too much, because then what'll happen is then we've got all of this. It'll just be all of this jaggedy nonsense, and there won't be really any good places to put anything. So what I think I should do is just put it, go to like a certain point. So for instance, we'll do this. It'll go out maybe like this, just to expand the house just a little bit, and then that'll be good, right? I don't know. I'm just sort of ballparking it here. I think that'd look good. And then we'd have like this sort of back area right here, and stuff can fall in. It would look a little bit less wide open, I suppose. Or spread. I don't know. I'm just winging it. Well, let's do that. Let's go ahead and knock down this wall here. Should probably finish building these walls, though, so the dogs can't escape. Because we all know they're little assholes, and they just want to flee. Even though I feed them and take care of them. I put food in your bowls, man. Look at all this. All you can eat steak and ham and crap, and they don't appreciate me. They don't appreciate me at all. And it hurts my lion feelings. Maybe it's because I'm a lion. Maybe they're just like, maybe that's why Double's screaming all the time. Oh, it's a lion! Run! Run, everyone! Run! So like that facial expression could be him screaming run. Yeah? I can see it. Whatever. So worst games. One of the worst games I've ever played was a Dragon Ball Z game that came out for like PlayStation 1. And oh my god, was it awful. The fighting mechanics were just terrible. It was just ugh. I remember getting it and being so excited too, because it was a Dragon Ball Z game, you know what I mean? Like, get to kick some butt and go Super Saiyan. But then you find out that the game is just awful. I think it was like Final Bout or something. It was for the PlayStation 1. I was a little kid, and it was just, ugh. God, what were they thinking, man? They were not thinking when they made that game. That's for sure. There's no doubt about it. It's an absolute guarantee right there. I guarantee if you called up one of those devs, asked them what they were thinking, they'd be like, yeah, we don't know. We really should have we should have done a better job with that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna BS you. I'm not going to put it past you that or try to put it past you that, you know, and try and say that, oh yeah, we put a lot of work into that game. But then again, it was a PS1 game, so I guess I should cut it some slack. I just remember being very disappointed and like going to play more Pokemon. I played it for like maybe 5 minutes, and I was like, wow. I wasted like my one game out of the month, because I wouldn't get games very often when I was younger. My parents would get me a game for like a special occasion, maybe. If it was my birthday, then maybe I'd get like 2 or 3 games. But in general, like I didn't really get too many games when I was younger. So if I got, yeah, like let's just ballpark it. Like I got a new game to play like once every couple of months, like 2-3 months maybe. Once every month would actually be pretty common. That's a little bit more than I think that I actually got games when I was younger. So yeah, and to have that one game that I get out of every few months be this sort of poopy Dragon Ball Z game, I had such high expectations. But I was a kid, you know, I didn't know any better. Should finally move this stuff out of the way here. It's not doing anybody any favors. There we go. So that looks nicer. A little bit. Hold on. On the map, it kind of looks meh. It looks even to me. Isn't it even? It looks uneven. The map is making this out to be not as even as it is. Oh, God. That's what it is. It's this eyesore right here. There we go. How did I miss that? I have no idea. So yeah, that's really the only game that comes to mind for some reason. I know there's other bad games, like that Dead Island Riptide game that came out earlier this year. I heard that it was terrible from pretty much everybody who played it, or at least below average. Average or below average. Some people said it was terrible, terrible. Maybe it wasn't awful to that point, but it was... it felt like a very piss-poor, I don't know, sequel to a game that had only come out like a year and a half earlier. Anyways, yeah, that's going to do it for this episode of DumbCraft. Very laid back. Managed to get a little bit of progress on the house and also finally put up a wall around the farm. I'm just going to keep on doing some building over these next few episodes so we can make some good progress that way. But yeah, if you have any topics for me to talk about in the next couple of episodes here while we continue the building saga, and maybe I'll also go do some exploring so we can get an NPC to add to our ranks, then let me know. Just let me know and I'll be sure to most likely talk about them in future episodes. So thank you very much for watching. Remember that I love you all, and this is a very disturbing sight to have at the foot of your bed when you're sleeping. Remember that I love you all, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!